Hi there, I'm Scott Wiggum, and I want to talk to you about the Munder Heavy Cream Overdrive pedal. I just got my hands on one of these about 2 weeks ago, and I have spent the last 2 weeks just putting it through its paces, having a good time with it, and I'm a huge fan. This thing sounds so huge. I think we're going to have a little bit of fun. We have a Pro Reverb here. This is not just any Pro Reverb. This is a Tube Tone Pro Reverb. It's a modded Pro Reverb with a little more fun in the circuits, let's call it. This is one of the 60th anniversary Strats, just a straight up Fender Strat. However, it has been modded just a little bit, swapped out the pick guard. This is a set of the Lindy Fralin Blues Specials. And I'm going to kind of play around through the various pickups here, try to give you a good idea of the range of this pedal. If I had to kind of summarize this, it's really, really creamy. I mean, that is in the name, the heavy cream, and it does. It adds a real thickness to the sound. I'll get started playing here a little bit later, and I'll kind of vacillate between here's the natural sound of the amp, here's what it sounds like with the pedal. We'll kind of play and get a lot of ideas of the tonal capabilities of this, but it really is. That's the easiest way to describe this pedal. It's a creamy overdrive. Not a distortion, but a real creamy overdrive. So let's get to the clips. This thing sounds great. I hope it's coming across on video the way it does here in the room. I had a friend of mine over here yesterday, and we were both just like giggling with the excitement that the sound is so fun. This pedal, or this guitar, I was trying to kind of show you how it sounds throughout the various pickups. I tend not to use just the bridge pickup by itself, so I was playing it like I would actually play it, like I actually do play it. I usually will play here on the neck or with the neck in the middle pickup. So I was showing you the neck in the middle, and the middle in the bridge there. Those tend to be my favorite positions on any Stratocaster. So it's kind of what I kind of gravitated for these. I'll do some of the others here in just a minute. The settings on this, let me just kind of talk to you about it. This is your standard, it's got a gain, a tone, and a volume. For that one, I had the tone on about 2 o'clock, the gain on 2 o'clock, and the volume was maybe like at 9 o'clock on that one. Let me just make sure. Yeah, okay, that's right. So 2 o'clock, and 9 o'clock were my settings for gain, tone, and volume. And you know what? The way I use this pedal, obviously going to be different from the way you use it, but I almost always just leave it alone. Like, that's my setting. If I need it to be a little less gainy, I'm probably more likely to control that gain with the volume knob on my guitar. If I'm on a pickup selection and I need it to be a little less mid-rangey or a little less high, I'm likely to control the tone on my guitar rather than reaching down and messing with the pedal. I try to kind of leave this pedal alone and just make the changes that I need here. And it's been great so far. It's been very successful in doing that for me. So I think it's a fairly easy pedal to dial in a good sound with, provided you have the right equipment for it, good equipment for it. So this guy here, let me just tell you what my settings are here. I've got the treble on about 5.5. I've got the bass on 7. I've got a little bit of reverb in the circuit there just to, kind of make it sound good. And it's on about 2.5, which is fairly small. This is a 40-watt amp. 2.5 is loud enough that I'm wearing a plug right here, so it's not blasting into my ear. But I thought what else I would do, just to kind of give you a range of how it sounds, is play through a little bit of a looper and have like a little background rhythm going. And over the background rhythm, what I'll do is I'll sweep through the various gain settings and some of the pickup changes. We'll kind of hear what the changes are.